My name is Monica, and I'm the director at Digilights Electricals. For age, let's work with 21. As you know, ladies never say their age, right? My business is called Digilights Electricals. It's located at Rubis, Kitengela, first floor above Bata. How this business was born is when I was constructing my home, I needed lights. Coincidentally, I traveled out of the country and I was privileged to get very unique lights. So when I came back, everyone was asking me, where did you get these lights? We need something similar. And that is how Digilights was born. Yeah, that was like 5 years ago. Well, how we've distinguished ourselves in this business is to make sure that we are a leader in terms of pricing. Our prices are lowest in Kitengela actually. And number two, when we source our items, we make sure the quality is very good. And also we have one of the best customer service because we believe in relationship management. We believe that the customer who is buying today is the one who will be our ambassador out there. So we make sure we give them high quality products and give them the best customer service and at a reasonable price. So that is what has worked for us. Yeah. One advantage of having such a business is that it gives you satisfaction because we transform our clients' spaces. And our products come at the tail end of every project, be it if you're buying a house or if you're moving from one space to another. And it gives us a lot of joy to see that our customers are happy and satisfied with their beautiful spaces. Another advantage is that we are not dealing with perishable goods like the way you'll be selling fruits or vegetables, so that if you don't sell within a specific time, it's going bad. The beauty about electrical products is that they are always there. Well, there'll be changes about the design of the lights and that kind of thing, but you'll always find a client who still is willing to buy, even if your stock is not the latest. Then again, another advantage in this business is that you must have an artistic eye when you're sourcing for the product. And every shop has its own unique lights because the kind of lights that will be sourced depends on the taste of the person buying. So the probability of having similar products is not very high. We faced a lot of challenges, and I'll begin with the pandemic. Since the pandemic came, it has really affected everyone in different ways. First of all, for the customer, it has affected their purchasing power because most of them either lost their jobs or they experienced some pay cuts in their income. And again, that affects their priority in terms of what they really want to buy in terms of lights. It means they will be working with a tight budget. Probably they will not buy a very expensive chandelier, so to speak. Another challenge that we've been having is there's a lot of fake products that is flooding the market. I'll give you an example of a product that we are selling. We have our solar lights, which are very high quality. First of all, in terms of lifespan, you're talking about 10 to 17 years, depending on whether you're lighting the solar light for 8 hours a night or less. Then for our solar product, we give a warranty of 3 years. So you'll find a customer coming here. They want, for example, 50 watts. As we are selling, say for example, for 5,000. They'll come saying the same light they're being sold for at 2,000. But you see the light they're buying for 2,000, its lifespan is 6 months. So after 6 months, they don't have a light. So again, because of the different qualities of the product, sometimes it can affect a very good product in terms of how fast it goes, because customers are very price sensitive, especially in this market that you are operating in. But my advice to customers when it comes to electrical products, take your time, understand the product description, because they are not the same. You will find they are almost similar when you look at the two products, but one is original and another one is fake. Then another challenge that I've experienced is with employees. Sometimes because you are not able to monitor what they are doing all through, you will find that probably they are not giving very good customer service to your clients. And there, I think the best thing to do is to try to mentor them so that they own the business and probably give the best service as if they actually are the owners of that business. Yeah. Then again, for this kind of business, the initial cost of setting up is very high because you have to design, and most customers want to see how the light works before they buy. Then in the event that, say you brought like 10 pieces, you've sold 9, one of the last piece is on the display. Customers normally don't want to buy the display because they think it has been there for so long. So that again is another challenge. So it means in your stock, if you have 20 pieces, just know that one piece you will not sell to anyone. Yeah. So you can do the maths because you're talking about one sample for every other product. Yeah. So that's another challenge. Then finally, since most of these lights use technology, some customers come wanting to replace the drive. Yet, for us as Digilights, when you bring lights, we normally bring extra drives, so that in the event that a customer needs the drive for the light, you're able to sell. But you're getting a lot of many queries of customers who never bought here, but now they don't have the drive, now they want the drive. What you've been doing is to just take the description of the drive and sourcing for them. Yeah. But it's a challenge for them because you have a light, the drive is not working, but you don't know where to get that drive. Now for us, we will prefer that you come to us from the word go, so that when you need the drive, which is 5 years later, you actually can get it. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Now, as I'd explained to you, Jeff, these lights, they are powered by something like this. It is a LED driver, and so after you bought a light, because it is powered by this, you will find that after some time, like say after 5 years or 10 years, just like the way you can buy a light which is using bulb, the way you replace the bulb is the same way after some time you need to replace this. So most customers, when they buy this, after some time when they need to replace, they don't know where to get. But for Digilights, when we bring our stock, we also bring with extra drives, so that after some time, in the event that your drive is not working, we can actually sell to you. Because otherwise, the whole of this will be useless. You can imagine that you have this, but it's not helping you because this is not working. Yeah. So that is very important. So when you are buying LED lights, always ask yourself, where will you get your next drive? Because it could be the difference between you having a light or not, just because of this. And this is not expensive. It goes for, like, this two goes for 1,000 bob, and the whole light goes for 8,000. So you see, you're throwing away something for 7,000 because of 1,000. So that's what I was trying to explain to you. For Digilights, we get our stock both locally and sometimes most of the items we import. So for now, we are getting our stuff from China and Dubai. Yeah, those two places. Lesson number 1 is that in business you have to be very patient. Don't expect that there's anything that will happen instant, because it's about building relationships. The relationships that you build today with your customers actually are the foundation for the success of your business tomorrow. So you have to be patient, just like the way Rome was not built in one day. It takes, and to make 1,000 steps, you have to start with one step. You have to be patient. Number two, what I've learned is that you need to separate friendship from business, and also separate emotions from business. Sometimes you face difficult customers. They are just difficult, but you have to be patient with them, keep smiling, because at the end of the day, as I've said, it's about relationship management. Number three, try as much as possible to sell your products on cash basis, because sometimes major clients even come, they need so many products to give them, but now paying becomes a challenge. And every time they don't pay on time, it also affects your business cycle, because again, you have to source more goods. No one will give you credit when you are sourcing, you get. Then number four, you have to keep understanding what the customer needs. Like, for example, when we started, we realized that customers were asking for intelligent bulbs, and so we started stocking most of those. So with time, you understand what really customer needs, so that now you are fulfilling that need. And finally, what I can say is for this kind of business, the initial cost is very high. So it's not a business that you can just exit anytime you feel like you want to exit. So even in terms of management, you try to make sure that it is working well. Yeah. My advice to them is that they have to identify a strategic location first of all, because in this kind of business, you need visibility for your business. Then again, you need to do a research on who your target market is, because yes, you are selling electrical products, yes, you are selling lights, but who is your target customer? Are you targeting people in their residential homes, or are you targeting projects? Are you targeting commercial entities? So you need to define the market that you are targeting. And finally, you must be prepared, but because the initial cost of setting up this business is high. It's not like can compare with, say, a grocery shop where you don't need a lot. Here you need a lot to design the shop, how you will display every item. And so, yeah, the initial cost is high. So it's something that if you decided you're going into, it's not something you'll wake up tomorrow and say you no longer want to do, because it will cost you a lot. Then, of course, I've already said, in any business, even according to research, it takes between 6 months to 18 months for you to break even. So you must be patient and be prepared. And above all, you put God first in everything. Our social media page is Digilights Electricals in Instagram. And on Facebook, we are known as Digilights. And our WhatsApp number is 0780 398 446. We deliver in Nairobi and in Kenya. So we have customers everywhere. So you can just order, see what really makes you happy, and our prices, as I've said, are reasonable. So we'll organize how the goods will reach to you. Thank you.